Hello, Gerard, say hi. This is little Gerard, if you have not met him yet. He is 5.5 weeks old now, and this is our 1 month kind of update, my postpartum updates and his kind of baby updates, which, as you can see, this is pretty much life. I'm in sweats, leggings, no makeup, hair in a bun most days. I thought I could get, you know, ready for this video, but that wouldn't be like what real life is right now. This is what real life is. So I will start by saying that it is going so incredibly fast. Like, I know to most people he still seems small, and like when people meet him they say how small he still is, but to me he's just so big already. It is flying by. Hi, sweet boy. Hi. So as long as he's happy, we can give you some updates. I will go ahead and start with his baby updates. And I have them kind of written, so bear with me. Okay, weight-wise, he is 11.4 pounds, which is like 11 pounds, 6 ounces. He was 7'15" at birth, so that puts him about 3 pounds, 7 ounces in weight gain over the last 5.5 weeks. So he is getting big. He is already has like that double chin and some cutie arm rolls going on, just getting so big. He is in 0 to 3 month clothing. He was out of newborn about 3 weeks or so, and kind of same with diapers. He's in size 1 and he was kind of out of newborn by 3 weeks, I'd say. His wake windows, I will say his newborn wake windows were like non-existent. He was such a tired little guy. He would wake up, eat, and that was his wake window. Like, that's all he had the energy for, was 15-20 minutes of eating. By the time it was time to like change a diaper, change an outfit, he was so incredibly angry, like he just wanted to be sleeping. He was a sleepy guy. But it's starting to shift. In about 3.5 to 4 weeks it started to shift, so right around that 1 month time frame. And now he is up for anywhere between 25 minutes to an hour, and he's much happier in his awake time, so that's really nice. And he really has no like routine yet, like for nap wise, I'd say. But he is shifting towards, like, you know, the newborn stage. They're so sleepy that you can just put them down and they stay asleep. Now you cannot put him down, and we have a lot of contact naps, a lot of naps on me, like in the wrap or with me holding him or whatever, but not a lot. The transfer down for naps is not very successful most of the time. I'll try like 2 or 3 times, and then I just have to put him on me, because with the other kids, it's just not, I just don't have the time to like continually stay and continually try to put him down. So lots of contact naps. And as for night sleep, he's actually always been pretty good at night. Like, he was so sleepy as a newborn, I was waking him to nurse. Well, now he would pretty much wake up 2 or 3 hours, but now he's doing I'd say around 7:30, give or take an hour either way. He kind of does his long stretch nap, and he'll nap for, or sleep for 6 hours. So he does a nice long stretch there, usually until like 1:30 in the morning too. And then from there, he'll wake up every 2 to 3 hours, usually 2.5. So he actually is not doing too bad. I mean, I'm still tired in the morning, but it's really pretty good for this age, I'd say. Nursing, if you saw my videos earlier, it was horrible to start. It has gotten better. It's still not great, but it's better. So quick like recap, he had a bad lip, tongue, and cheek ties when he was born, and we got them revised at 1 week. So until revision, I was pumping to feed him bottles because of the pain. My nipples were cracked, bleeding, just really took a beating. So I was pumping to try to, you know, eliminate some of that discomfort. Then once he was getting a little better, we were nursing with a shield for every feeding. Then I went to try to like eliminate some of that. We went down to using a shield just at night, and using not a shield in the day when he was a little more awake and better of a nurser. And now we really are trying to get away from the shield altogether and just do nursing. His latch is still not perfect. It still does not feel great, but it's not to the point where I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't have the shield on. So we are trying to get down to that. Every once in a while when I'm in a lot of pain, I will use the shield still, but we're trying to get rid of it. Because of his bad latch and just not good nursing still, he is still taking in a lot of air when he nurses, and to compound that, I have a very fast letdown. So he is just like gulping, which also takes in air. So he has double the air. We have to do lots of bicycles, tummy massage, magnesium lotion on his belly just to try to help him with the gas, because that's really painful, isn't it? You have a hard time with that. Yeah, you do. And then personality wise, it's been like really cool to see the last like week or two as he's more alert when he's awake, and so many smiles. He just loves to look at mama. It's one of his favorite activities, is just looking at mom and dad and hanging with his sisters, just looking. His other activities, he likes his bouncer. This one right here, this is like where he'll stay happy for the longest if he's not in someone's arms. He also really likes tummy time. He likes to be on his belly, and he'll look at the black and white cards. And then he loves bath time, which is unique for him. To my kids, all three of my girls hated bath time as babies. He loves it. Even when he was a tired newborn, that was the one thing that he would be content doing. Like, he would be angry, except for in the bath or asleep. So yeah, just talking. He started to talk back, like when you say, hi baby, sometimes he'll give you a coo back or like a little sound, and that's really cute. But those are his updates. That's baby Gerard here. And for me, for postpartum updates, so in general, feeling pretty good. Bleeding tapered a great deal by 2 weeks, to be honest, but there were still some days of some spotting or bleeding of sorts. 5 weeks, so just like probably in the last 4 days, I've noticed I've had about absolutely nothing. Like, it's totally stopped. So we are good to go there, thankfully. Hemorrhoids, I got horrible hemorrhoids after birth, and it has improved immensely, but they are still there and I'm still dealing with them, so not fully healed there. I did end up getting mastitis at about 3 weeks, 6 days, so almost into that 4-week stage, which is common to get when you have a baby who's not nursing great, unfortunately, because it wiped me out, and I had it for a good like 3 days. I could not get that clogged duct out. Finally got it out, but that was not ideal, and that was really, really rough. And then also, like, because again of the nursing issues, my boobs are just sore, my nipples are, and taking a shower is not fun. I dread it, just like drying off after. Nobody ever talks about that postpartum, and I don't know if nobody in the world ever has nursing issues, but I know that's false. So there you have that. That is not a fun one either. As far as weight, I am 3 pounds heavier right now than I started this pregnancy. So I have about 3 pounds to go to get pre-pregnancy weight, but to be honest, I've done absolutely nothing to try to do that. That's just losing him and all of the, you know, stuff from him. So I am carrying very differently, not carrying baby, but carrying the weight differently. Like, just because I'm almost back down to pre-pregnancy weight does not mean things are fitting. My clothes do not fit. My pre-pregnancy, like my regular clothes, are not fitting. I am wearing a lot of leggings, a lot of maternity pants. I have one pair of jeans that I found, if you saw my closet clean out, I found one pair of pants that fits, and it was like my, you know, you're pregnant and early pregnancy, like when you first, like the first 12 weeks, you know, when you just have like a little pooch, they were those. So I have to wear those if anything, and my shirts really don't fit great. Like, my tummy is really there. I've got fat rolls, guys. It's just, it's not cute. I'm carrying differently, even though I am almost back down to pre-pregnancy weight. So honestly, it doesn't mean anything. My mental state has been pretty good. Like, Sometimes I'm a little overwhelmed when I have all of them and everything's going on and everyone needs something at the same time. That's definitely a little overwhelming. But as far as like depression or anxiety, really not this time around, which has been really, really nice. And the only other thing I could say is lately, like as he has gotten a little bigger and he's like not that newborn, like he lost his newborn scrunch already. It's so sad. But as that's happened and as he's gotten older, I just feel like almost robbed of that newborn experience because of how bad nursing is. You just kind of like dread time because you know you're gonna have to nurse again. And that just kind of like robs you of those newborn like love early stages. So definitely sad about that a little bit. But daily, like overall, I am feeling really good. I'm not in a routine of any sort at all. Can't even tell you anything like that. He doesn't have a routine. We don't have a routine. I will say the one thing, I don't mind leaving the house, but I do not like to leave the house if it's like a set time, God bless you, that I am supposed to be somewhere. So school pickup, for example, school ends at 3:15. That's a set time. The fact that I have to leave my house by a certain time to go get my oldest stinks because we're not always all ready for that. So someone's always screaming in the car. It's just not good. If we have a doctor's appointment at a set time, I don't like that. Anything set time that I have to be somewhere at a set time, I do not like. But if all the stars have aligned, he's nursed and happy, nobody else's nap time, everybody's feeling good, and I feel like I want to go and do something and I feel ready, up for it, I love it. I love getting out or going for a walk or whatever. Like, that's great. So if that makes sense, that's how I feel. And as far as like activities and stuff, I am not working out at all. That hasn't even crossed my mind. I'm honestly not even really going for walks or anything because it's winter here. Like next week, let me just show you this. Next week, the low is gonna be -2 on a day and the high is gonna be 13 degrees. Like, just really cold here right now. So it has not been like fun to even go walking or getting out. You know, it's winter. And then lastly, this is like the last week of my paid maternity leave, which is just wild that that's already come about. Like as of Monday, I hit 6 weeks. I am no longer a paid leave person. So we were going to play that by ear, like whether or not I was going to go back to work at that time or just take another 6 unpaid. I, at this point, think I'm taking another 6 weeks unpaid. I cannot imagine starting work again on Monday. Dan and I have not talked about that for sure 100%, but I'm pretty sure he would be on board with me staying another 6 weeks. Are you getting antsy? Financially, that sucks, but you're worth it. I gotta stay home with you. I gotta have more time with you. Yeah, look at that smile. Yes. Yeah. I just really, I feel so bad for like the single moms and the moms who financially like don't have the option of going back to work, because it's so heartbreaking at this age to go back and to leave them and to have to find other care and to deal with bottles and just all the things, you know. So I'm not ready for it. I think I'm gonna take 6 weeks unpaid, and that's just what it's gonna be. So that is our updates. That's how we're doing postpartum here. He is just such a little blessing. You are such a little sweetheart, aren't you? Let me know in the comments if you have other questions that you want me to answer for future updates. I probably won't do another one until about 3 months, but if you have questions or things that you want to know have answered in them, go ahead and ask. So hold on, Rose, you wanna come say hi? Come here. So here we are, and we will see you guys next time, right? Okay, you say bye? Bye. Bye.